Had to consign him to the sale. He was one of the top sellers at $20,000. And very well presented bar as far as offspring goes that we shoot him at Crossroads Genetics.
Yeah.
That shows you again the quality of the show, how good one can get. That's not even in the top 5 of their class.
And I would say I've been really following Mr. Watchy very well and what he's been able to do and put the classes together. And there's no question that he's on top of his game in terms of putting the sale order together. So this 32611 gilt, pretty cool front of it.
Yeah, I was getting ready to actually talk about Scott's gilt. Scott showed a gilt last year that was named the champion in the Crossbred Classic, and I believe set a record at the time for I think it was $35,000. Scott brings us another great gilt. That gilt last year was a Fisher gilt.
There's been some other gilts he's brought in. There's another class winner early in the show. Yeah. When he came to play.
I don't know Scott personally.
I don't either.
But I can say, just from the last 2 years, I definitely respect Scott and his family for the high quality of show pigs that they're bringing in the ring here in Indiana.
What the fuck? Who respects someone's family they don't even know?
Because we let Scotty spend all this money on
top
pigs.
5 out here.
Oh, I'd agree. I wouldn't mind any of them.
How many
If
do you pick out?
you're sitting around ringside, or you got somebody sitting around ringside, tell them to look in at these 5. There's a gilt that's going to go 5th here that somebody could grab a hold on.
That's the sounds of garbage.
The calico gilt's going to go 5.
That's not a bad deal.
76-9. Maybe one of the more intriguing pedigrees me and Chad talked about. Bone Chill, No Fair, January 6th. Clint Newcomb from Kempton, Indiana, showing that one. A little shout out for Clint. Somebody needs to grab a hold of that one.
Keep going back.
It's not going to be good enough on a race.
This is exactly why me and Chad would rather sit over here than be judging, because just like that, you got some, get to this top 5, you got some tough decisions. And by me making that comment about the 5th place gilt, that's taking nothing away from what Ryan's doing, and I'm not disagreeing with him. I just think that the top 5 is that good.
So much bone.
When we get out here in this top 2, I'm not sure what Ryan's going to do, but both these gilts, I believe, are really good. I guess for myself personally, I'm kind of liking that Scott's, the Westra boys gilt.
A little more extreme up through her front 2/3, front 1/3.
See what Ryan thinks.
Yeah.
Show's better.
Really an exciting class to evaluate. Really one of the deeper classes we had up here, and we've seen today. Really got a top 3, 4 in here, are extremely good. You got these top 2 gilts out here. The longer we study them, this gilt took a little longer to want to drive and go. But when you got here and study them, and when I judge hog shows, and when guys come out and judge, I think guys, in terms of when they judge, they should select what we kind of like industry-wise. But when it comes down to these really, really good ones, you should kind of pick the ones that you'd like to buy and take home, or what boars you have back home that would work best on. And I think there's gilt out here in terms of the boars that I have back at home that would work the best for me. And this is young man's gilt here in front of me. This gilt here is, heavy, heavy, heavy structure. Really, really big-footed. Still maintains enough forearm. It's a little longer body kind of a gilt, which I think is right. That's what I was talking about. I think on home would just really, really work good on this particular one because of that extra length. But she is extremely good coming at you, though, in terms of ground to chest floors where she has the advantage over the gilt in second. Comes at you just a little truer with a big old foot in her. Really maintains her hip and through a rump and still has good flexibility. I think that's an awful good. Gilt in second is probably a touch